Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to hit today is something I need all of you to send out because it just exposed gun control hypocrisy across the board, and the example is coming out of Colorado. I'm going to get a little spicy on this one because 3 weeks ago in Colorado, Democrats killed bills that would make it felony penalties to actually steal a gun because it would disproportionately affect minorities. And now they're coming forward and bringing 10 gun control proposals that would do things like assault weapons ban, licensing, selling them, can't carry them certain places, mandated insurance. I'm about to walk you through the blatant hypocrisy, and everything will be linked into the description box below for your receipts because this kind of stuff is what they want to do nationally. I'm going to walk you through the entire thing, and of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And I hope you guys need a holster for your new spring attire because Vanish Holsters has sponsored this content. We're going to do a quick word from them, and then we're going to hit it. This is not your everyday range holster. This is the holster that eliminates all your excuses for not carrying your favorite freedom tool. So comfortable, in fact, they offer a guarantee you'll love it or they'll get your money back. It fits 99% of existing models, and you can carry 2 fully loaded mags in this bad boy. Just a few of the features the Vanish holster boasts: it has a no stink material. It wicks away moisture and prevents odor, so you don't have an issue in that regard. As well, it comes in 2 sizes, 48-inch and 68-inch belts. That makes it a perfect fit for everybody, and the belt is fully adjustable. And this holster comes with the most comfortable holster you'll ever wear guarantee. If it's not the most comfortable, they've got you. Also, if you use my code right in the description box, you get 30% off of yourself plus an additional half off of the next one for your friend or family. Vanish wants to hook you and your family members up. Not only if you click on the link in the description box below do you get 30% off for one for yourself, but you also get an additional one for 50% off the already discounted price. It's right down there in the description box, and act now so you can not only prepare yourself, but also your family and friends with this. All right, beautiful people, like I said in the introduction, we have got to go into Colorado. And I'm going to get spicy on this one because the hypocrisy is so blatantly apparent. You have the audacity of gun control Democrats in Colorado and in Denver who want to come out and say that gun control is the answer for everything, except if you steal a gun and people would have felony penalties, then that's not okay and they'll kill the bill. So they'll kill certain bills when it conflicts with other of their sacred cows, but when it comes to gun control against only 2A rights, everything's on the table, because after all, it's all about safety. Guys, you can't make this stuff up, and this is a microcosm of the gun control fight from the left over the entire nation, which is why I'm taking this angle. Here we go, check it out. Gun control bills to be debated at Colorado State Capitol. 10 of them. 10 of them, and that came out today. Here's the synopsis, or the overview, and then I'm going to show you some blasts from 2 weeks ago. A battle over gun control is heating up at the state capitol, where Democrats have introduced 10 gun control bills, including measures that would require liability insurance from gun owners, California, licenses for gun sellers, pretty much every blue state that's a blue bastion, training for those with concealed carry permits, kind of the same thing, new limits on where guns are allowed, New York sensitive places, and a ban on assault weapons, the soup du jour of the lefties across the entire world, because that apparently is just the answer to everything. Now, that's what we're dealing with currently. And I'm about to show you what they said and some of the quotes that they said around stopping and killing a bill that would make it a felony to steal a gun, because it's all about common sense safety until it conflicts with one of their sacred cows. Now would be a really good time to check in the description box for this shirt, which I have, Restraining the Rights of the Legal Enhances the Power of the Criminal. Democrats in Colorado, and again nationwide, are doing this exact same model, conflicting with your rights to enhance the rights of a criminal. You're going to have more power because they're curtailing you from the government perspective. Link in the description if you believe it, rock it. All right, check this out. This is a blast from the past. Colorado's Democrats' attempt to reduce gun violence is colliding with their criminal justice ethos. And by the way, this video is linked down there too from 3 weeks ago. Listen to this quote and then apply it to what they're putting forward. Quote, "Just for me, just philosophically, it is hard for me to vote for any law that increases a criminal penalty without evidence that there's a direct link to a deterrent effect, without evidence that we will see a decrease in people who are stealing firearms," Denver Democrats said. Of course, I want fewer instances of people stealing firearms, but stealing a gun would still be illegal whether or not the bill became law. Kind of like mass murder, kind of like shooting people, kind of like crossing lines to murder people. I don't know. I don't really see how you're gonna have that exact same stance, because this is gonna be a gun control vote. I guarantee you. How they're gonna have this stance in stealing a gun as a felony, but all of a sudden assault weapons bans and licensure to own and mandatory training. That's totally good. Totally good. I don't need that evidence anymore. Weird, isn't it? I got one more thing for you, then we'll go back to the current. Again, this was 2 weeks ago. Quote, there is nothing in this bill, nor in the fiscal note, that says this increased penalty will have any impact on the number of guns on the streets, or that it will reduce the amount of people that possess stolen firearms, Denver Democrat. She and others raised concerns about the financial cost of the bill and feared the measure would disproportionately affect black and brown men. Really? How'd you get to that conclusion? Because inadvertently, the Democrats in control in Colorado and in Denver just said that everyone stealing guns is minorities. Just saying, Republicans wanted to make this a felony to stop the stealing of guns. Democrats' response is, we're going to kill this bill because only minorities steal guns. What? Anyway, that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Video is linked if you want to check it out right down there in the description box. But let's go back to current. Here we go. 5 bills will go to committee this week, including a measure limiting armed security in schools like the Ascent Classical Academy in Lone Tree. It has a sign posted on the front door that it is not a gun-free zone. And don't you think this has a little bit more of an impact than a gun-free zone? I don't know. One kind of says, I'm not available to defend myself. One says, try it. It's not difficult. This is the sign they have posted on their door. Well, the Democrats in Denver, again, the ones who want, have to have some sort of reason and some sort of law and some sort of financial support for why this is going to actually deter crime with, across the board. Well, all of a sudden they want to do this. Isn't it weird? But not everyone who completes the training will be allowed to carry. The bill specifically outlaws armed teachers. So you're mandatorily making everyone who is a teacher or has the ability and has been trained to defend children in sensitive places that are true sensitive places, you're mandating that they cannot do it. Really? I'm still waiting on how you guys are common sense for reducing gun crime. Graham says that this makes no sense. This is one of the people who actually protect students. Good men and women, they would protect your children with or without a gun, but without a gun, they're not going to live for your kids. They're going to die for them. That's correct. But this is the Denver Democrats. This is what they're putting forward. This is, again, an extension of gun control groups nationally. This is not just Colorado. Colorado is a forward operating base for the left right now. Anyway, let's continue one more thing. Meanwhile, the Senate Judiciary Committee will debate a bill that makes it a crime to carry a gun, regardless of whether you have a concealed carry permit in many locations and land adjacent to them, including college campuses, sports venues, parks, zoos, amusement parks, healthcare facilities, city council meetings, marches, and rallies. Lawmakers say they have received thousands of emails in advance of the hearings. Let's make that hundreds of thousands. They are literally trying to revoke any available ability for you to protect yourself. Again, remember what they said in the previous bill that would disproportionately affect black and browns. Their words, not mine. It's hard for me to vote for any law that would increase a criminal penalty without evidence there's a direct link to deterrent effect. Hey, guys in Colorado, whether it's NAGR, Rocky Mountain Gun Owners, any other group, if you don't use this as an example against these people, I got nothing for you, because they've said it 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, in record, in actual legislature in Colorado, as they killed these bills. Call it out. Use it. Everything's linked. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope I landed that plane, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.